Hi, this is Smart Dev Coder. In this video, I am going to show you how to decompile an APK file, edit it, and modify the code, and recompile the code to APK file and sign it, then install it. Okay, nobody in the whole YouTube had explained this topic like this before, so please watch till end of the video to get the knowledge regarding this, and let me know your opinion of my explanation in the comment section. Okay, without any delay, we'll just proceed to the video. So first what we have to do is we need to know the requirements for this. Okay, so requirements for this is you need to have a text editor like Notepad++, an APK tool which you can get in the Google. Then if you have a basic knowledge in Android development, that will be very good. If not also, no problem. I will explain in such a way that anyone can do it. Okay, you need to have some interest to learn. Then an Android Studio software is needed, but it's not mandatory. I'm using this to show you how the app is developed with the original code. I will make that code to APK file and I will decompile it. So what I am doing is I am generating APK myself and decompiling it, editing it, recompiling. The whole thing is done on my own app. So please don't use this method for any bad users. This is just for educational purpose only. Okay, now we will move to the main part of the video, that is decompiling, compiling and editing. Okay, first now we are on Android Studio project, which name is Health FRS. Okay, this app name is Health FRS. I just named it like that. Okay, and it's having just a one main activity file. Okay, which opens this one. Okay, and one more thing is I am also will be using ChatGPT for this, for making the process a little bit faster. Okay, so here this is a text view. So for making it some live app, look like live app, I am going to ask ChatGPT to make me a layout, XML layout of a login screen. Okay, give me an Android XML layout of sign in fields with some colorful decorations. Press enter. So now the ChatGPT will give us some code. So why I'm using ChatGPT? So for typing all this code, it will take a lot of time. So I'm just copying this one and moving to Android Studio. I'm replacing everything with that code. Okay, now we got our layout, but we have some errors because these fields are not in my. Okay, let's fix it. Okay, let's copy this code and replace with entire code. So now we have got some username and password and login button. So but this is not a functional thing, just it's anyway. Okay, so we will make it to come in the center. So gravity center vertical. So we'll go to gravity instead of layout gravity. Okay, now the entire thing has to came to center. Now what I want to remove in this code is, first I want to add a code in this, that is, if developer options are enabled in your Android device, this app will detect and show the dialog to disable the developer options. So what I will do is, I will remove this part of the code by decompiling the APK. So first we will go to the ChatGPT again, open the new chat and ask ChatGPT to give me code, give me Android Java code for detecting developer options in Android developer options enabled and show dialog to user to disable developer options, and the dialog should be set cancelable to false. Let's see what it will give. Okay, so now what is telling is it is telling us to create a class here. Okay, like this developer options checker, its class name is developer options checker. Now I'm copying this name of the class and I'm creating new Java class here with the same name. Okay, now I will copy this code, entire code, and paste it here. Okay, so everything is good, there is no errors here. Okay, now I will ask the ChatGPT how to call this method. Okay, so we need to copy this one, just these 4 lines, and we have to go to the activity where we want to check it. So I want to see here, so I will paste this one here. Okay, now let's go to developer options checker and let's see it is highlighted or not. Okay, we are going to the class here. Next thing is, we will once check this code and what it is explain. Okay, so here in this show developer options dialog, it is showing a dialog with the title developer options enabled, please disable options to continue. This is a message, and we have 2 buttons, positive button and negative button. Positive button will have open settings so that we go there and disable the developer options, and negative button is exit. Okay, we just asked ChatGPT to show the dialog to disable the developer options, but it also gave us one more option, that is to go to the settings directly from the dialog by clicking on a button. Okay, now what we will do is, now we call the method there. Now we will move this text to strings.xml. For that, what we will do is, we will copy this text here, we go to values strings.xml, so dialog, we will get dialog name, and this will be the string. Next we'll make the another string, dialog message, and for this we will copy this one. This is the correct way of sorry, not here, here. Okay, now we'll call these things into the dialog check options checker class. R dot string dot dialog name, next the message, R dot string dot dialog message. Okay, so everything is okay. Now what we will do is I will connect my device here. I'm connecting my mobile device, Android device here, so that you can see my mobile screen. Okay, it's connected. Just open it. Okay, now you can see this Realme RMX31521, because this Android Studio has detected my device. Now what I will do is I will run the app and we will see what will happen. First what we will do is we will comment out this code and we will run it empty. Okay, okay, now our app is going to launch in my device. You can see at the bottom here, launching on device. Okay, now you can see the app is successfully launched and we are on the login screen, which says username, password, just login, but nothing will happen here because it's just a dummy screen. Now what I want is I want to show the dialog if developer options is enabled. So now we will relaunch the app after this uncommenting the lines that shows the dialog. Okay, app is relaunching now. So now I have made some changes. Instead of adding separate class for developer options checker, what I did is I made it to appear as a methods in the same class and I called it here. Okay, now let's see, we will run the app and see what will happen. So now you can see developer options is enabled. Please disable developer options to continue. So if I press back also, the dialog will not close because here it is already mentioned that set cancelable to false, so we cannot close it. Okay, so if I select and open settings, it go to developer options and I can disable the developer options here. Okay, so one small glitch is there. I have to finish the app after the opening the settings, so I am adding this also, because what happened here is after clicking on the dialog has closed and on the app it is now we are able to access the login screen, so it should not happen. So this is the thing. So now what I want to is I want to remove this dialog by decompiling the app. So for that first we need an APK. So now I will build the APK. I'm not going to explain how to make the keys, everything like this, because that is not necessary in this video. I may make a video regarding these things in the future. So let's click on next. then click on create, and we will wait for a couple of minutes for the APK to generate. Okay, our APK successfully generated. Here you can see generated signed APK build completed successfully for the health FRS. So we will locate the APK file, and the APK file will be under the release folder. We will copy this one, and I will go to my APK tool file. Okay, APK tool file, and I will paste it here somewhere. Or we can do one more thing, we can just delete here, and we will rename this app.release.apk to health_frs. This is my app name. Okay, now what I will do, we will click here and copy the address to the path here. Now I will open the APK tool. Okay, now in APK tool I will click on browse button, and I will paste the address and press enter. So this is our APK file. Double click it, it will come here. Just click on decompile, and you can see the message here, decompiling APK file. We need to wait until it shows as completed. Okay, now we can see the message here, decompile successful. For that we need to go after that we need to go to decompiled APKs here. If you can't find this folder where it is, you just click on decompiled APK directory here. Okay, so our code has been decompiled like this here. So what we want to do is, first we need to know the package name of the APK file. For that what we have to do is, we just keep exit, and from Play Store install an app called APK extractor. APK extractor. And search for our health FRS. Okay, this is our app, and you need to know the package name here. So you can see it is showing what is the package name, com.exam.riims. Okay, this is the package name of our health FRS. So what I will do is, we will go to the smali folder here. Inside smali, so we go to com. So after the com it is exam, after that it is riims. So open it. So you can see here are all the Java classes of our app belongs to. Okay, and what we have to do is, we have to copy this path, then we need to go back to the main folder, then open the res, then open values folder. Okay, inside that go to the strings.xml file, right click on it. So if you install the Notepad++, you will get an option like this, edit with Notepad++. Just open it. So now we got all the strings available in that file. Okay, so now what we have to do is, we have to press Ctrl+Shift+F here, and in the directory we have to paste the path we copied. Okay, now what we have to do is, in the app what we are getting, so let's run the app again. Or you can run from here only. So what we got here, if we run the app, we are getting a dialog. We cannot exit, we cannot close it by the back button. If we click on exit or open settings, the app will close, but the dialog will not go. So what we have to do is, we have to search for this these things. So here what we have, developer options enabled. So go to strings, first click on the find here, type developer options, click on find next. So here we got please disable developer options to continue, and here is the title developer options enabled. So this is what we are seeing on our screen. So you just click on this dialog, whatever the string name is, then after selecting that, press Ctrl Shift on your keyboard, and remember we have pasted the path to directory where it have to search. Okay, now click on the find all button. So we got our results. It is in two places, dialog name and dialog name here. So main activity and string.smali. So we got the here also dialog name. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is the code, and this is the show dialog developer options enabled. Okay, method. So this is our main class, on create method is there, and inside it show dialog is enabled is here. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to remove these two lines. We need to remove these two lines. So this is the line which is checking whether the developer options is enabled and opening the dialog. So what we have to do is we need to remove these two lines. Once we will go to the Android Studio code. Okay, this is a method, this is a method, and this is the line we are calling, and you can see the text here, show dialog if developer options enabled. Here you can see same thing, show dialog if developer options is enabled. Okay, mostly in this app we are getting from this, but usually we have to navigate to that place by finding this one. Okay, but in this app it is decompiled like this, which is directly giving the location with the name. Okay, so this is a main activity dot class, which is the main class of our app, and this is the line and this is the line which is calling these two methods. So what I do is we will remove these two lines here, and we will save it. Okay, now again go to the APK tool, click on compile, and it is showing the message compiling APK file. We need to wait until it is shows signed successfully. Okay, you can see signed successful message has came. Now we need to install this one, but before installing, what we have to do is we need to uninstall the existing app from our mobile, because this app is signed with a different key, and which we signed after decompiling will be the different key, so this will not install. For example, I will show you even by trying to install it. So what we have to do is, after successful compilation, we need to click on the compiled APK directory. So we got here. Now we will press type cmd and enter. We will open the command prompt. So shortcut to install APK via ADB to your Android device or emulator is just type ADB install r space and the app name, the forest.apk, and press enter, and we will get the error message here. Now you can see failed to install health-FRS APK, install failed, update incompatible. See sign signatures, you can see signatures do not match newer version, ignoring. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to uninstall this one. And we will install again. So now we got success message here. Now we will open it and search for health FRS here. Okay, now we open it. Now you can see there is no dialog, even my developer options are enabled. Even I will show you my developer options. Okay, you can see my developer options are still enabled, even though the dialog has disappeared, because we removed the part of the code which is showing the dialog. Okay, so this is how we can edit. See, editing an APK file by decompiling it and finding the code where we have to edit is a very tough process. It is time taking and most experience is needed for that. I have almost 7 to 8 years of experience in decompiling, and actually I'm an Android developer. I'm also I do the reverse engineering stuff in Android APKs. I have 7 to 8 years of experience in this. If you want to mod anything in any of your apps, I'm telling your apps which you may lost the source code of it, I can assist you, but these services are chargeable. If you are interested, please DM me or just comment your email in the comment box. I will reply you. Thank you for watching, and if you find my video is helpful, please share this with your friends and click on a like button so that it will encourage me to do videos like this. Thank you. This is Smart Dev Coder signing off.